customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry? Call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and Events. Most people don't think about their furnace until it's not working, but we do. At Pipe Service Experts, we are trained to see what others miss. Airflow restrictions, pressure imbalances, heat exchanger flaws. That's how we catch little issues before they become cold nights and costly repairs. Because keeping your home warm takes more than just a toolbox. Our certified technicians will get your system running at peak condition. Call Pipe Service Experts for our special $99 precision tune-up today. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What if the market shifts? What if the margins on your farm keep getting tighter? Simplot Grower Solutions is here to help. Simplot Crop Advisors know South Dakota corn, soybean, wheat, and other crops like you do because they live and work here. So, even if the market shifts or the margins keep getting tighter, you'll have the insight and support to keep moving forward. Simplot Grower Solutions.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
The DWU Culver's Classic is back for 2026.
3 from the corner, good! A huge
36 teams travel to the world's only Corn Palace in Mitchell. Action begins on 9 a.m. on February 13th and 14th, with all games streamed on Live Ticket TV on pay-per-view. $12.99 per game or $94.95 for all 18 games. The 2026 DWU Culver's Classic, February 13th and 14th, inside the world's only Corn Palace and on Live Ticket TV.
The Dakota Applicators can transform your space, whether it be a garage, basement, outside patio, or even your living quarters in the house, with their concrete coatings. Epoxy Docs has a concrete coating that will fit your needs. Give Dakota Applicators a call at 605-290-0997 or go online to epoxydocsus.com. Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted, and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system. It keeps our revenue local. It's just a great benefit to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Tobin. Customers can call their refills in and we get their prescriptions ready, and then we send them out to the different.
Ready to thrive in South Dakota's farm country? Turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Asgrow varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
Hi, this is Kay from Plains Commerce Bank. In Gettysburg, every game is more than just competition. It's community. That's why we're proud to support the Gettysburg Battlers. At Plains Commerce Bank, we believe banking should go beyond dollars and cents. It's about people, relationships, and standing alongside the teams and towns we love. We're honored to be part of the Battler tradition. Plains Commerce Bank, where relationships matter. Member FDIC.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg is your ultimate pit stop for snacking and fueling before hitting the road. We offer mouth-watering hot stuffed pizza, delicious burgers, crispy chicken, savory potatoes, and year-round soft-serve ice cream. Quench your thirst with our diverse beverage selection. As proud sponsors of Gettysburg Battlers athletics and events, we're deeply connected to our community. Stay updated on Facebook for promotions and offerings. Swing by JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg to make your pit stop unforgettable. We're excited to serve you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Battler basketball is on the air from the Big Red House in Gettysburg, South Dakota. From the Schlachter Lumber Press Box in the Battler Booster broadcast booth. Alongside Warren LeBeau, the fine sports reporter for the Potter County News, and our producer, the incomparable Kylie Saltzman, I'm merely Jeff Adele. Welcoming you to tonight's basketball action. It is regional tournament time as we are in Region 6B. And tonight our Gettysburg Battlers take on the Harriet Selby area Wolverines. And we want to welcome all of you folks from Harriet Selby area who might be watching tonight, as well as everybody from Gettysburg and wherever else you might be watching. We're glad to have you. We always like off the top like to give you a couple of disclaimers. Number one is that we are the Gettysburg Battler broadcasters, and so for you folks in Harriet Selby area, we don't claim to be neutral here tonight. We would like to see Gettysburg win this game. And so we're not going to pretend otherwise, but at the same time, while we don't claim to be neutral, we try very hard to be fair. In other words, when your team is playing well, we will say so. When one of your players makes a good play, we will say that. And because we do respect our opponents, and part of that respect is we are trying to get your players' names right. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we might misidentify a player. We do that sometimes on our own team too. And so just know if that happens, there's no disrespect intended. We are doing the best we can. We're just a couple of old guys here trying to do our best to bring you a basketball game and have a little fun along the way. So with that, Warren, why don't you tell us something about the Harriet Selby area Wolverines?
Okay. Can you have Kylie turn me up just to go, or turn you up, Jeff?
Kylie, he wants me turned up a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm surprised he doesn't want me turned off.
All right, that's better. That's better. Okay, first of all, I want to do the first shout out to Wayne Hansen. He's the business manager from Harriet, and he helped me put some of this information together, as well as Don Konech, Selby's business manager, since they are a co-op. Selby Harriet Wolverines are again like Class B. This Class B out of Region 6. Selby and Harriet co-opted in 2010 for basketball. They actually did it a year earlier for football. Harriet has a population of about 416 according to the 2020 census. It was founded in August 26, 1901. It's named after the 4th governor of the state, Charles Nelson Harriet. It's located in Campbell County. It sits along the U.S. Highway 83, and it's about 7 miles south of the North Dakota and South Dakota state line. Harriet High School is in District 10-1. The student population for K to 12 is 138. The student population for 9 to 12, in other words, the high school, is 36. The superintendent for Harriet High School is Tom Rice. The athletic director for Harriet is Lance Vandervers. The population for Selby is 642. It was founded in 1901. It's named after a railroad official. It's located in Campbell County. And I found something interesting when I was doing the research, Jeff. It replaced Scranton or South LeBeau as the county seat.
Well, I can sure see why they would change that.
the original location was Anton LeBeau's training post, who is my great-great-grandpa.
Well, good for him.
Yeah,
That's
so I learned
cool.
something.
That
so
is
I appreciate
cool,
it.
actually.
And Selby sits along the U.S. Highway 1283, and it is 23 miles south of Harriet. The Selby High School is in District 62.5. The total school population from K through 12 is 177. The high school population, 9 through 12, is 48. The superintendent is Leonard Schroeder. The athletic director is Andrew Fergan. And the school colors for the co-op is purple, black, and gold. The team coach is Chris Heddick. The assistant coach is Connor Fiedler. The managers are Brandy Beaglespacher, Leon Bolander, and Alexa Sector. The Wolverines overall record is 8-12. They're ranked 6th in the region. Their seed points is 38.35. They're coming in on a 5-game losing streak. Their only significant win, because they have not beat a team over 500, is actually against Gettysburg. They beat Gettysburg back on January 20th. They beat them 42-36.
And of course, we're not over 500 either.
Yeah, and so, but I will leave the common opponents to Jeff. As far as the starting lineups for the Wolverines, is number 0, Tatum Squashnik. He's a sophomore. He's 5'8". Number 1 is Noah Schutzley.
Yeah.
He's a senior. He's 5'10". Number 5 is Adonis Mills. He's junior. He's 6'2". Number 10, Jared Weisbeck. He's a junior. He's 5'10". Number 23 is Xavier Ritter. He's a senior. He's 6'2". And since this is might be the final game for the Wolverines, as it will be the Battlers, the other players on the team, I'll just go over them really quickly. Andrew Mortensen, Keaton Russell, Luke Fiedler, Timothy Reed, Keaton Fiedler, Thatcher Keeney, Porter Gregg, and he played a lot last game, Jeff. Porter Gregg, he's something. Caden Russell, Cooper Nelson, and Baxter Yackley.
Okay.
And that'll sum it up for the Harriet Selby Wolverines.
Okay, and quickly for the Gettysburg Battlers. Gettysburg, of course, estimated population is 1040, just like the tax form. Now, if you look at the sign outside, that's the 2020 census, and that's higher than that. So unlike the taxes, we seem to be going down and not up. But it was founded in 1880, incorporated in 1907, named, of course, after Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It is the county seat. We are along Highway 212, just 5 miles east of the junction of 212 and 83. We are in School District 53-1, have 214 students, K through 12, 71 in high school. Superintendent is Amber Michelson, Principal Corey Jensen, Athletic Director is the new grandma, Jessica Larson, as her daughter Delaney Warmbeam just had a baby girl, and so we certainly are pleased about that. School colors, of course, are red and white. And coach for the Battlers is Bryce Hall, assisted by Micah Baldwin. Statisticians are Megan Sire and Jalen Stanley. Battlers, as we said, are 9-11, but that was good enough for third in the region with 40.55 points. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Their signature wins, they beat the Warner Monarchs 47-46 back in December. That was the last game before Christmas break. They've had a couple of them just recently. They beat the 10-10 Fulton area Trojans 65-48 here on February 12th. And last Friday had a big win over the Timberlake Panthers 76-50. So that was a big win. The common opponents, we've had a bunch of them because, of course, these schools not that far apart. Fulton area, Stanley County, Northwestern, Timberlake, North Central, Ipswich, Faith, Sully Buttes, Warner, Highmore Herald, Aberdeen Christian, all teams that we both played. And Harriet Selby went 1-10 against those teams. Gettysburg went 6-5. So that's a positive for the Battlers. But again, as Warren said earlier, when these two teams played earlier, the Wolverines beat them. So that's a positive for Harriet Selby area. I think the Battlers would tell you that they did not play their best game that night against Harriet Selby area. Now, of course, the Wolverines had something to do with that because they are a good team and they took the Battlers out of their game to a certain extent. The Battlers played one of their best games, if not the best game, Friday night against the Timberlake, so maybe they're peaking at the right time. The team has been more and more dependent on the three-point shot as we've gone through the season. And Friday night, they were really hot from outside, especially early on. Made 8 3-pointers in the first quarter, 14 for the game. And those 8 in the first quarter just really took Timberlake out of the game early. So obviously, if the Battlers could do that again, they would be in really good shape, but it's a lot easier to say it than to do it. Battlers, I need to go through the starting lineup quickly. Number 15, Joe Stanley, he's a 5'11 senior. Number 13, Boston Brown, a 6'3 junior. Number 5, Jensen's Labor, a 6'1 junior. Number 4, Jaron Chase, a 5'7 senior. Number 0, Jack Simon, a 6'2 sophomore. And in a minute, we'll be turning it over to the inimitable Keith Scott, our public address announcer. And unless we would have a SODAC 16 game or there's a major upset, this will be Keith's last game doing public address here in Gettysburg. He's been doing it for a very long time. He's going to be retiring, and so I just wanted to pay tribute to Keith and say, Keith, you will be missed here. Somebody else will be doing the job next year, but nobody can replace you. You are one of a kind, and we will definitely miss you. So, since, as Warren said, this is probably the last game, so I wanted to give a shout out to one other player, a senior who is not in the starting lineup, but that's Sean Abelos, 6-foot senior, number 32. And all of our seniors will be missed, of course. And so, hopefully the Battlers have another game, but it's not going to be here most likely. Anyway, here's the inimitable Keith Scott. All right, you heard the national anthem by our Gettysburg High School pep band under the direction of Katrina Smith. Didn't give you the referees. You may have heard Keith Scott mention them. Greg Stroh from Redfield, Brent Cones from Fulton, and Jordan Opp from Redfield. And both teams breaking the huddle. Jack Simon's going to jump for the Battlers.
And going in the middle for the Wolverines is Adonis Mills, 6'2" junior.
And we gave you the records, but all the records are 0-0 now.
And this is a revenge game for the Battlers because they got beat by these guys right here in the Big Red House.
That's
so
right.
It's a payback time, and that's pulled down by Kwasnick. Kwasnick has the ball. He's been guarded by Jaron Chase. Jaron Chase is on him. Kwasnick gets over the division line. Kwasnick skips it out to Weisbeck. Weisbeck drops it into Schutzle. Schutzle goes in for 2.
Beautiful pass. 2-0 Wolverines to start this one. Battlers get the ball back. There's Chase with it. Chase almost lost it, gets it back. Over to Simon. There's Weber. Weber had a big game against Timberlake. There's Boston Brown. He hasn't started a lot for the Battlers, but
Wolverines are in the man-to-man, too.
Weber drives in, stops. Gets it over to Stanley. Stanley loses the ball.
Loose ball. Weisbeck takes it away. Skips it on up to Kwasnick. Kwasnick has it. Kicks it into Schutzle. Back to Kwasnick. Kwasnick over to Weisbeck. Drop it into Mills. Big Joe Stanley gets a handle on it. Wolverines recover. Jaron Chase is on Weisbeck. Weisbeck tries to drive. They cut him off. Skipped on over to Schutzle. Schutzle fires up a 3. Way short. They got a defense foul. Looks on Ritter,
I believe you're right.
Number 23.
Foul going after the rebound. So that, of course, is the first foul of the game. Battlers, the inbound pass goes to Nolan. Weber manages to corral it.
That was a late Christmas gift there.
He goes all the way in, stops.
Tied up. It'll be a jump ball. Schutzle did a good job tying him up.
Goes to the Battlers. Battlers may be a little bit tight. They've had a couple of shots they could have taken and turned them down.
I also think, too, that win this, you got to beat them up underneath the boards, either the Wolverines or the Battlers. So I think right here, this is the key. Can he get up? No, he can't.
But beautiful pass into Weber, and he puts it in. 2-2.
Mills has it. Kicks up to Kwasnick. Kwasnick doubled. He gets it in front court. That's Weisbeck. Drops it into Mills. Mills shoots a 6-footer. It's off the backboard. Will not stay down. Big Joe gets it.
Hit every part of the rim, but wouldn't fall. Stanley with the rebound to Chase. Chase has it. Stopped his dribble, gets it to Brown. Brown fakes a shot, drives in all the way, lays it up.
Nice!
Boston Brown. What can Brown do for you? He can give you the lead, 4-2.
Okay. Kwasnick has it. It's being guarded by Jaron Chase. Skipped on in front to Ritter. Ritter goes, he retreated.
Boston Brown picks up a foul.
It happened right in front of Coach too. Anyway.
Yes, it did.
Weisbeck has it. He triggered out in front of the Battlers bench. Gets into Kwasnick. Kwasnick gives it back to Weisbeck. Weisbeck gives it to Mills. Mills drives. He skips it out. He walked. Turnover. Ball goes to the Battlers.
See if they can take advantage of that now. Wolverines putting on some pressure. Simon needs someone to throw it to. Gets it to Weber. Coach Hall saying, let's go. He doesn't like to stand around very much. He likes to see the team run.
There's Joe!
And that's off. Weber with the rebound.
Weber had a great game against Timberlake, not only offensively but defensively.
He'll take a 3, no good.
Short. Ritter and Mills got tied up. It'll stay with the Battlers.
And
Riddler's hurt, but that was friendly fire. Mills' butt hit him, not nobody else.
Yeah, it might
be a contact.
Could be a contact too. Well, that's a lot
Schutzle,
better than a nosebleed.
Schutzle goes out. Number 12 come in. And that is Reeb is in. He had a great game against the Battlers last time.
And so they're taking a little time here to get that contact back in place.
And they will take their time with it. That's one of the things that they can do. The referees, they can stop it for glasses and contacts.
And
that's
another substitute coming in.
Ritter's going out. Number 3 is Russell, Keenan Russell. He's got a brother on the team as well.
Okay, so I expect Ritter will be back before very long. Simon throws it into Weber. Inside to Stanley. He puts it up short.
Pulled down by Weisbeck. Weisbeck skips it on to Kwasnick. Kwasnick's got Jensen on him. Kwasnick gets it over, skips it on On down to Russell.
Taken away by Glaber. Glaber driving, stops, gets it back to Stanley. Brown will take a three. Boom! Boston Brown with 5 at 7-2 in the Wolverines.
Get run away. Quick timeout.
Long way to go. 5 minutes left in the first. We'll be back.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry? Call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and Events.
We are back. Wolverines ball.
I asked Coach Hedrick about what he wanted to focus on to beat the Battlers, and he says, I don't want them to score 59 points in the first half.
That's what they did against Timberlake.
Okay, Kwasniak has it. He skips it back out to Reed. Reed gives it up to Weisbeck. Back to Reed in the middle. He kicks it on over to Kwasniak. They're playing catch out front. Loose ball.
Chase down. Here he goes. Lays it up. Boom!
The little man.
They weren't going to outrun Jaron. 9-2.
Okay,
knocked away by
Mills
Brown.
Gets it. It's double team. Kicks it back out to Kwasniak. Kwasniak dribbles between the legs, and they got him.
Jaron Chase picked that one up. We could call that one from up here. Coming in are Mason Gable and Trayson Ziegler. Brown and Stanley go out.
Weisbeck will trigger it. Ritter is back in. Kicks out to Kwasniak. Kwasniak looked at it. He drives in. He's tied up. Kicks it into Mills. Mills, nice scoop underneath, but he was short on the shot. Knocked out of bounds by the Battlers, so it'll stay with the Wolverines. Going out to take it underneath is Weisbeck. Kicked out to Russell. Skipped on over to Kwasniak. Kwasniak fires a three. Boom!
And that quickly, it's the Dolly Parton score, 9-5. Glaber with it. Simon to Chase. There's Ziegler now to Glaber. We got the two Z-men out there. That's Simon.
I think Simon's got a beat on him.
Ziegler for three.
The Z-man. Oh! Mason got it. I can see it. Pushed his hand out with his left one.
So that's 3 team fouls on the Battlers with still 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
You can get away with that if you don't push your hand out. That's what they notice.
Gable picks up his first.
Reed, trigger it in. 3-quarter pressure by the Battlers. Kwasniak had it, still has it. Skipped it out onto Weisbeck. Weisbeck looking for help, finds Mills. Mills gives it back to Kwasniak. Kwasniak skips it over to Russell. Russell goes up for a shot, he's blocked. Kwasniak has it, skips across. Weisbeck showed a three, lost the handle.
Simon has it, gets it to Ziegler.
It's a race, one-on-one.
Stops.
2-on-1.
Lays it down.
Yes.
Jason Ziegler with some excellent moves, 11-5.
Okay. Back to Reeb. Reeb has it. Kicked it on over to Kwasniak. Kwasniak back out top to Weisbeck. Weisbeck back to Reeb. Reeb kicks it on over to Kwasniak. Kwasniak's firing. No good. Mills gets a loose ball. Mills trying to skip it into Riddler. He lost the handle.
And Gable took it away over to Ziegler to
I
Chase.
really think that's where this game's going to be won, under the boards.
Chase driving in all the way.
Nice move.
Up and in. Jaron Chase with 13-5 now. Chase has 4.
Okay. Reeb up onto Ritter. Ritter gives it up to Weisbeck. Weisbeck's wide open. Nice shot by the young man.
Lost his balance, but lays it in, 13-7. Battlers up 6. Chase driving in all the way. Now kicks it out to Gable, and he traveled first. He nailed the shot, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, we got subs coming in. I got Fiedler and Schutzley in. Weisbeck and Mills go out.
Stanley and Brown in. Simon and Zwaber out. 2:40 left, first quarter.
Okay, Schutzley will shoot it in. Gets it in the Kwasniak. Pressure being applied by the Battlers. They get it in. It goes back over to Schutzley. Schutzley gives it up to Kwasniak. Kwasniak skips on over to Reed. Reed's driving the baseline. They're going to get him with a 4-on bar on Big Joe. Wasn't shooting, though.
That's 14 fouls, though. They'll shoot the next one.
So go out on the baseline.
Nobody with more than one, but still, you don't like that many fouls in this short of time.
Schusley is getting the move. Take it away
by Chase. He's got
the lead pass.
He lays it up and in. Chase and Ziegler with 4. It's 15-7. And there's Gable. Gable over to Chase. Looked at a 3, doesn't take it. He gives it to Brown. He'll take it. No good.
Pulled down by Ritter. Ritter gives it up to Schusley. Goes back to Kwasnick. Here comes the Wolverines. Going all the way in. Skips it on out. Long fired up by Fiedler. No good. Pulled down by Ritter. Yes! I was going to say, oh no. That one was easy. Ritter got it.
Yeah, you lower that shoulder, they're going to call you 9 times out of 10.
Well, hopefully 10 out of 10, but...
Well, you know nobody's perfect.
Okay, Schusley's out. Mills is coming in. Ritter's going out. They're going to save him.
He has 2 fouls.
2 fouls.
Brown to throw it in.
So I got 15-7. I can match up with the scoreboard.
Hey, how about that? Chase has it.
A lot of action on this first period.
One word would not describe this game as slow. Brown has it. Stops, puts one up off. Boston Brown with 7 points, 17-7.
Mills gives it up to Weisbeck. Weiss kicks it up to Reeve. Reeve goes in. He kicks it out to Russell. Skipped across to Kwasnick. Kwasnick looked at a 3. He's going in the lane. He spits it on out. That is Russell. Kicks out on top to Weisbeck. Weisbeck fires. Will it go? Yes, it will. He gets a shooter's bounce.
Yes, he does, and that's
timeout by the Wolverines.
Yes, that's their second already. A minute 24 left in the first. 17-10 Battlers will be back. Back here in Gettysburg, the Battlers lead at 17-10. Still over a minute to play in the first quarter, so we've got a long way to go yet. You'd obviously rather be up 7 than down 7, but a long way to go. Minute 22 left.
I got Reed, Kwasnick, Weisbeck, Fiedler.
Take it away.
That's Weisbeck. He lost
it right back. Simon has it. So a pair of turnovers. Simon dribbling all the way down, gets it to Zwaber.
Simon wants that ball bad, Jeff.
Zwaber looking.
Oh, he missed it
out to Brown.
Tried to get it too late. Weisbeck knocks it away. Kwasnick comes up with the loose handle. He's being double teamed. Kicks it on out to Weisbeck on the left side. Weisbeck gets it on over. Battlers are in the man-to-man. Kicked on over to Kwasnick. Goes on over to Fiedler. Fiedler drops it. Boom! Fiedler gets it.
Luke Fiedler's first basket, 17-13, lead down to 4. Brown has it. He's in trouble. Timeout by the Battlers.
Yeah, with 38 seconds left. So we got Battlers 17, the Wolverines 13. This is Warren LeBeau riding shotgun with Sky Pilot Jeff Odell, and our navigator, as always, is Kylie Saltzman.
We'll be back.
Most people don't think about their furnace until it's not working, but we do. At Pipe Service Experts, we are trained to see what others miss. Airflow restrictions, pressure imbalances, heat exchanger flaws. That's how we catch little issues before they become cold nights and costly repairs. Because keeping your home warm takes more than just a toolbox. Our certified technicians will get your system running at peak condition. Call Pipe Service Experts for our special $99 precision tune-up today. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Lucky for us, life is full.
At home.
Battler ball. 38 seconds left in the period. 26 on the shot clock.
So will they play for last shot?
No, they can't. 12 seconds difference.
Oh, on the shot clock. Okay.
Zwaber has it. Ziegler.
Big Joe's wide open. Knocked away. Good hustle by Fiedler.
Tried to run it down, but lost it out of bounds. So
Fiedler, good defensive play by the Wolverine there.
Now they can play for last shot if they want to. Weisbeck
skips into Kwasnick. Kwasnick gets it across the line. It's being double teamed. Skipped on over to Reeb. Reeb, he fires cross court. They give it up. Weisbeck shoots. Boom! Weisbeck will get it.
He has 8, and the lead is down to 1. See if the Battlers can get another shot off here. Schwaber traveled. So Wolverines could take the lead. 5.7 seconds left. They've got 6 unanswered points.
So they got time for a quick shot. Weisbeck will trigger right in front of the scorer's table. Squashnik's moving. Kicks it on out. He fires it up. That's a long 5 seconds. The shot's good. Went up, but it's no good. They're waving it off. So at the end of 1, the Gettysburg Battlers 17, Wolverines 16. We got a barn burner. This is Warren LeBeau, Jeff Liddell, Kylie Saltzman.
And stick around for quarter number 2, folks. We'll be back.
Choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back.
Back here in the Big Red House for quarter number 2. Battlers lead at 17-16. 12 of Harriet Selby area's points have come on 3-pointers. Battlers made only 1. Boston Brown leading the way for the Battlers with 7 points. Jaron Chase and Trayson Ziegler each with 4, and Jensen Swaber 2. For Harriet Selby area, Jared Weisbeck has 8 points. Tatum Kwashnick and Luke Fiedler each have 3, and Noah Schutzley has 2. Neither team has shot a free throw yet. Xavier Ritter, the only team player with more than 1 foul, he has 2. And the scoreboard went out.
Could be a problem. The last 2...
it's coming back slowly.
Yeah. The last 2 big shots were made by the Wolverines.
Jared
Fiedler and Weisbeck.
Yeah.
They slammed back-to-back threes to get this to a 1-point game.
Okay, we've got the scoreboard back, but now they have to reset it properly. So this will be a little bit of extra break here in the quarter is all. And nice that it happened then when there was a break anyway rather than in the middle of play. But it's a tight game, and what did you expect? It's a regional tournament between 2 rivals. So we expected this to be a tight game, and that's what it is.
We got a nice crowd. Harriet Selby traveled well.
And Battlers have got a good crowd here as well. So it is Wolverines ball to start the second quarter. They can take the lead.
Reed, Weisbeck, Mills, Squashnik, and I do believe that is Fiedler. It is. Get it into Squashnik, back to Weisbeck, kicked on over. They try to get into Mills, take it away.
Chase has it. He's going to try to drive all the way, but he loses his handle, gets it back. And now he'll drive in again. Pass it out to Gable. He's open for 3.
Boom! There we go.
Gable gives the Battlers a 4-point lead, 2016. Colby Falkenhagen came in the game at the quarter.
Okay, Weisbeck has it. He kicks it on up front to Reed.
Knocked away by Chase, and Simon has it. Long down court pass to Colby Falkenhagen. He lays it up and in.
Nice shot. Colby Falkenhagen.
The referee called the timeout here. I don't know what that's about. 22-16.
They checking the clock. He didn't swirl his fingers. I don't know. That means shot clock. Got a timeout, though, on the break. 14's in. This is Keeney. This is his first time in. Keeney is in.
I believe Weisbeck
went out. Okay, gets into Kwashnik. Goes back out to Reeb. Reeb kicks it back to Kwashnik. Kwashnik, he'll get it over the line. Kicks it out front of Keeney. Take it away.
Simon gets it to Chase. Chase will drive in, lay it up. 2 more. He has 6. It is 24-16.
Timeout.
Wolverines want a timeout.
They don't want to let it run away again. Go ahead, Jeff.
24-16 Battlers, 7:12 left in the second. Long way to go. We'll be back.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most. but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We are back. The Battlers have turned a 1-point lead into an 8-point lead here early in the second quarter as they came out smoking. They've scored all 7 points in this period. The scoreboard is not correct when it says timeouts left. The Battlers have 4 left and the Wolverines have 2.
All right, Coach Heddick called that timeout. He doesn't want them to get the momentum going. He doesn't want them rolling like they did against Timber Lake, so he's doing everything. I'm surprised he didn't get he don't have cheerleaders. Get the cheerleaders, do something out there to stop them. Okay, Weisbeck will trigger it in for the Wolverines. I got Schutzley and Kwasnick try to get the inbound. Goes to Schutlick, back to Weisbeck. Gets over to Kwasnick, back to Weisbeck. Kwasnick gets it over. Jared Chase is on him. Skip it out front. Battlers are in the man-to-man. Kwasnick goes, skips it out to Kwasnick. Cross-court pass to Schutzley. Schutzley skips it on over to Weisbeck. Weisbeck fake, drops it in Mills. Mills goes up strong, 2. Nice shot by Mills.
His first basket, it's 24-18. Chase bringing it up, pass knocked away. Good defense there by number 10, Jared Weisbeck, but it'll stay with the Battlers.
I don't know what the kids are. Some look like they're men from black, and some look like they're at the Bahamas.
Well, I don't know either, but Chase has the ball. That's what I do know. And he gets it over to Falkenhagen. This is Simon and knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Mills, but it stays with the Battlers. 24 on the shot clock yet. Simon throws it into Falkenhagen. He'll take a 3. Colby Falkenhagen, 5 points. Mills the lead up to 9, 27-18.
Mills has it, gets it to Kwasnick. Kwasnick gets over, drops it down to Schutley in the corner. They kick it on to Ritter. Ritter goes up strong, 2. He'll get a little faster 3. I think he'll get Falkenhagen on that.
And you are correct. Colby Falkenhagen called for the foul, his first team foul. This will be the first.
Ritter, 2 dribbles, sets, fires. Live ball. There it is.
Falkenhagen with the rebound. Gets it to Chase. He'll drive across the timeline. Needs some help. Still needs some help. Gets it over to Simon. Knocked away.
Kwasnick has it. 1-on-2. Nice pass. Kicked down all over to Weisbeck. Weisbeck will nail it for 2.
He has 10 points already, 27-22. Wolverines pass the ball very well. There's Falkenhagen. He's going to drive in. Now kicks it out to Gable. He lays it up.
Dribbles it in. Main thing is it went in.
5 for Mason Gable, 29-22.
Okay, Weisbeck skips it on over to Schutzley. Schutzley gets it across in the front court. Drops it on into Ritter. Ritter goes up strong underneath. No! I said he picked up the pivot foot. Ball turn over to the Battlers. Coming back in is number 12. That is Reed. Going out is Weisbeck.
Brown and Stanley in, Weber and Simon out. And now coming back in is Ziegler. And I didn't see who came out. Oh, no. I didn't see who came out. Falkenhagen came out. Gable has it now.
We still don't have the Z-men, just one of them.
Chase with it. Had them both in at one point in the first quarter. Ziegler over to Chase. Ziegler. Chase. Brown, he's open for 3. He'll take it. Boom! Boston Brown with 10 points. That's why he's in the starting lineup, 32-22.
Kick down into Mills. Mills, he picks it up. Needs help. Skips it on to Schutzley. Schutzley trying to go winners. He's just a little bit outside, as Bob Euchre would say.
Schutzley shoots it a little too far that time.
Schutzley goes out. Come back in as Weisbeck. 5:01.
That's a long way to go. 5:01 in the second quarter. Chase has it. He'll take a 3. No good.
Skips out. Pulled down by Reed. Reed gives it up to Kwasnick. Kwasnick is being guarded by Chase. Pressure still being applied. Skipped up front to Ritter. Ritter gives it back to Weisbeck. Chase is on him. Tried to slap it away. There they did. Oh, he recovers. He'll fire a 3. Will it go? No.
Brown with the rebound. And he throws
Taken away by Kwasnick. Kwasnick going up strong. Fires up those fadeaways. Won't go. Cleaned up by Ritter. Oh, that's offensive. You can see it again. He dropped that shoulder.
Yep. Wolverine coach doesn't agree, but again, you drop the shoulder like that, they're going to call it on you most of the time.
Coach Hall, he's still working that ref. What's your buddy's name from Falk?
Brent Combs.
He's still working Combs.
The Battlers have the ball in a 10-point lead. Brown with it. And they lose it as Zwaber can't hang on to it.
That's a bad pass. That's good. Oh, look at Coach. He ain't happy.
4:21 left in the second.
Okay, Reed. No, I can tell him apart. He's got a black ankle brace on. Coming back in. Oh, the first time we see Greg Porter. He is something.
Porter Gregg.
I'm sorry, dyslexic.
Has two first names.
Porter Gregg, but he's a good ball player. Heck of a football player. Reed has it, skips away across.
They like those cross.
Yeah, they do. Take it away.
And Zwaber has it, 1-on-3, so and he throws
it away to Mills. Mills gives it to Kwasnick. Kwasnick thought about throwing. He still has it, still maintaining control. Take it away by Big Joe.
Hanley, he'll try to go all the way. Lays it up.
Oh! Big Joe!
Got the spin on that
Big
one.
Joe! Say it ain't so.
No, we want to say it is so.
Holy smokes! And it's an old-fashioned 3. Chance.
Foul was called on Kwasnick. That's his first.
What a play. I hope I got that on film, Miss Molly.
That was the ball. You put some good English on that one.
Coming in
for the first time is Michael Jager in place of Jensen Zwaber.
Big Joe literally shook the house when he hit the floor on that one.
No good on the free throw.
Pulled down by Reed. Kwasnick has it. Big Joe still trying to fight with it. Mills has it. Gets it across. Gives it back to Kwasnick. Kwasnick skips it. Good recovery. Goes in. Big Joe takes it away again.
He has it. He'll try to go all the way. Stops. Loses it.
Taken away by... Oh, no!
Jager got it.
Jager. Good play by Jager. 3:36. Battlers 34. Wolverines 22.
Called the foul on Kwasnick. That's a tough foul because they were both going for the ball, and Gable just got there a half second sooner.
Keeney comes in. Going out is Fiedler. Keeney is in.
Brown looking for someone to throw to, gets it to Ziegler underneath, but he loses the ball.
Lost it. That's not happy. Come up with empty possession.
Well, it was a good idea on the pass, but they couldn't execute it.
Okay, Kwasnick. Back to Reed. Kwasnick, that's over and back.
And yes, it is.
That is over. Holy smokes, I thought they were going to get away with it. Kwasnick's arguing, but geez, my 71-year-old eyes can pick that up.
Coach wasn't arguing about it.
Yeah.
And he wasn't arguing vociferously, but he clearly didn't like the call. Gable over to Ziegler. Jager.
Oh, I don't know who he was throwing to.
I think it was tipped away by number 12 there. Reed.
Okay, Mills has it. Kicks it up to Kwasnick. Back to Mills, and there's another bad pass. With one turnover after another.
So, yes, I'm glad I'm not counting
Coach Hedrick's not happy. He wants another timeout.
That will be their fourth one. So 3:15 left in the second, 34-22. Battlers lead Harriet Selby area. We'll be back.
That's his fourth timeout.
What if the market shifts? What if the margins on your farm keep getting tighter? Simplot Grower Solutions is here to help. Simplot Crop Advisors know South Dakota corn, soybean, wheat, and other crops like you do because they live and work here. So, even if the market shifts or the margins keep getting tighter, you'll have the insight and support to keep moving forward. Simplot Grower Solutions.
Well, what it was for. Well, we're back.
Whatever it is,
they
don't have many left.
Yeah, Warren and I have different numbers
but
here
we're
for
not
how many
official.
times. And neither way, yeah. I thought they only had one timeout left. Warren thinks they have two, and he might be right.
And
I haven't been keeping track of it.
I'm just not losing sleep over it.
I'm just going off of memory, so I could very well be wrong if you know my memory. So, but at any rate, it's 34-22.
Reed, Weisbeck, Kwasnick, Porter Gregg, and Mills are out there for the Wolverines. We got a good one, folks.
It's the Battlers' ball. Brown throws it into Gable. Gable over to Ziegler. Ziegler pointing. Now he drives over and hands it over. No, he doesn't hand it to Brown. He'll give it to Gable instead. Now Brown has it. And underneath to Gable, he'll put up a tough shot. No
Mills gets it. Gets the errant shot. Pressure still being applied. Kicks it on with Reeb. Reeb will get it. He's banging in with Big Joe.
A lot of contact. Foul's called, and ball goes to the Battlers.
2:48. I think that was 50-50 call. Could have went either way. I don't think nobody would argue over that one.
Yeah, so they just didn't call it either way.
Yeah, so they had to call something. The whistle blew.
Brown over to Stanley. Gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler to Brown. Brown will take a three. Boston Brown.
Tearing it up.
Points, 37-22.
Okay, kick down back to Weisbeck. Weisbeck steps across to the line. He's in the front court now. Gives it up to Reeb. Reeb kicks it across court. Washnick fires it up. Rims out. Mills has it. He'll kick it out back again to Weisbeck. Weisbeck fakes. Goes up strong. Weisbeck for two.
He has 12 points, 37-24. Brown needs some help. Gets it into Ziegler. Ziegler comes down, stops at the free throw line, gets it back to Brown, fakes a three, goes in, drives in, puts it up.
You got it.
They're going to say before the shot, though.
They get Reeb. You got a line change coming, too.
Reeb gets the foul.
I was right on that
Coming in are Simon, Chase, Falkenhagen, and Zwaber. Everyone went out except Brown. We'll just leave it at that. 1:54 left. Brown throws it into Zwaber. Zwaber drives in, turns around, puts it up. No good. But there's Simon.
Simon for two.
He'll put it away. Jack Simon's first basket, 39-24.
Okay, Reeb has it, skips it across, goes over to Weisbeck on the left side, goes back out front to Kwasnick. Kwasnick's looking for help, gives it up to Weisbeck. Weisbeck fires, no good.
Simon gets the rebound, and
that's a tough foul.
Runs right into Weisbeck.
He didn't mean it, but that's a tough foul to get.
Yeah.
But it is a foul. You got to give him room to come down.
Yeah, again, just both going for the ball. But that's the fifth team foul, so the Battlers will shoot. Jack Simon will go to the line. Early in the season, Simon was scoring a lot, but as the season went on, they gave his duties more, try to work underneath.
Their first time, second time to the line. Big Joe went once.
Yep, that's right. Very few free throws have been shot.
Clean game, really, if you think about it.
Yes. There's the first one that goes in. Battlers now 1 of 2. Wolverines 0 of 1.
Russell is back in. Reeb is going out. I should remember Russell pretty easy. He's got the pink shoes. He's got the best shoes out there.
And that one rolls around and goes in. 41-24.
Weisbeck has it. Coming up on a minute 20. Kick back out to Kwasnick. Kwasnick fires down to Mills. Mills skips it out front. Weisbeck saves it. Kicks it on to Porter Gregg. Porter has it. Kicks it out front. Weisbeck goes back to Porter Gregg. Porter Gregg kicks it over to Squashnick. Kwasnick fires. No good. Pulled down by Russell. Goes up Mills. Nice shot. Yes. Good shot by Mills.
Yes, a nice pass as well. 41-26. A minute to play. Second quarter. Long pass down to Zwaber. Zwaber gets it underneath the Chase. And he'll bring it back out. Take a three instead. In and out.
Oh!
Jaron Chase with 9 points.
Was that a three?
20, it was. 44-26. Battlers with more points in the first half than they had the whole game against the Wolverines earlier.
Okay, Porter Gregg has it. Porter Gregg kicks it out to Mills.
And
got to get Jensen.
And only bad thing about it is it resets the shot clock and gives the Wolverines an opportunity for the last shot. It's only the second team foul and only Jensen's first.
Hedrick didn't want it to get away. He did everything he could. He called a lot of timeouts. Weisbeck triggered out on the right side.
Jager in for Brown. Stanley in for Falkenhagen.
Weisbeck gets him moving.
32 seconds.
Kicks it into Mills. Mills back to Weisbeck. Weisbeck goes out behind the arc. Finds Squashnick. Kwasnick's being double teamed, almost batted away. It goes back out to Porter Gray. Porter Gray to Kwasnick. Kwasnick sets back. Russell back to Kwasnick. 15 seconds. Kicked on over to Weisbeck, almost thrown away. Good recovery. Kwasnick has it. Goes in to Porter Gray. Porter Gray shoots a floater. It's short. Mills! Nice! Clean up by Mills. Great shot by Mills.
Yes, it was. He has 2 seconds. Chase will take one from half court. Oh!
So at the end of 2 at halftime here, it is Gettysburg Battlers 44, the Harriet Selby Wolverines 28. This is Warren LeBeau riding shotgun for Sky Pilot Jeff O'Dowd, and our navigator is, as always, the what? The incomparable?
The incomparable.
Kylie Saltzman.
Yes, 23, 25. Okay, I'm just totaling up the points here, and we'll give you the scoring for the first half once I get that done, which will just take a minute if I've got it right.
All right. If you got a minute, I got some
ahead.
shout-outs to do.
Go ahead.
Again, I want to do a shout-out to Wade Hansen from the Harriet Selby business managers, as well as Don Connect, Selby business managers, who helping me put things together. Miss Molly, the boss, and the other boss, Harry, and their dog Boone. And Amber Michelson for great big help. I know Jeff already mentioned her, but she's a big help to us. And again, we don't do this often, but we want to do a shout-out to Live Ticket as well.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to do a shout-out to Kelsey Fisher, the wife of Tyler Fisher, who helps us out so much. It's her birthday today.
Okay, speaking of
Happy
Tyler.
birthday, Kelsey.
Yeah, speaking of Tyler Fish, you want to do a shout-out to him, as well as Mike Schlachter. He's a booster and a producer a lot. Michael Fisher, the brother. Michael Holbert, who's also an announcer and a good friend of ours from Hoven. Also Darren Simon, who's made our life comfortable up here, Jeff.
Yes, absolutely.
Very comfortable. Karina Smith, the band member. Brad and Christy Saltzman, who have loaned us their daughters to help us out. They would appreciate that very much. Brad and Kirsty. Also Trudy down at the grocery store.
Trudy!
Avid fan. Also a big shout out to my daughter, Kitu and Taylor Frost. They made me a grandpa on the 25th.
My grandson, shout out to your grandson?
Yes, is St. Augustine. So I'm really happy about that. And then the other grandparents are Cindy and Don Frost, who live from too. Also a big shout out to Mason Gable's sister, who's always listening, Cassidy Gable. Also Luke Smith, he's avid. That's Karina's brother and the son of Vern Smith.
Okay, and so now...
Wait, I got a couple more. Girls down at the bank, my church buddy Judy Robino, Keith Scott, Jeff already said that, Jay Berglund, the Cordells, Joss and Nicole, who do a great job. And then the last shout-out will go to Tricia Hine and the Lady Battlers.
All right, now that Warren went through the Gettysburg phone book, we'll give you the scoring for the first half. Battlers leading at 44-28. Boston Brown leading the way with 13 points. We said he's a recent addition to the starting lineup, but he's sure showing why. Jaron Chase has 9 points. Mason Gable and Colby Falkenhagen each with 5. Jack Simon and Trayson Ziegler each have 4. Joe Stanley and Jensen Zwaber each have 2. For Harriet Selby area, Jared Weisbeck leads the way with 12 points. Adonis Mills has 6, all in the second quarter. Tatum Kwasnick has 3, as does Luke Fiedler. Noah Schutzley has 2, as does Xavier Ritter. 3-pointers. Harriet Selby area has 4 of them, but they all came in the first quarter. They did not make one in the second. And then the Battlers have 6 3-pointers, and 5 of them came in that second quarter. And that was a big contributor in the Battlers getting that lead. Battlers 2 of 3 from the line. Harriet Selby area 0 of 1, so nobody's been shooting a lot of free throws. Xavier Ritter has 3 fouls for Harriet Selby area. Tatum Kwasnick has 2. Nobody for the Battlers has more than 1. Warren?
Okay, well, we're going through this again, so because our producer is also gone. I just want to go over this really good.
Our producer's gone because you sent her to go take pictures for you.
But thank you. And that was Mr. B. Okay, Harriet, I just want to go over this really quick for you tuned in late. We did a quick thing. Harriet Selby co-opted in 2010 for basketball. Harriet has a population of 416. They were founded in August 19. It was named after the 4th governor of the state, Charles Nelson Harriet. It's located in Campbell County. It sits along the U.S. Highway 83 and 7, 7 miles south of the North Dakota state border. The Harriet School District is 10-1. The school population of Harriet is 138. The high school population is 36. The superintendent is Tom Rice. The athletic director is Vance Vanderboort. The population for Selby is 642, founded in 1904. It's named after railroad Fisher. It's located in Campbell County. It's county seat. It sits along U.S. Highway 12 and 83, and it's 23 miles south of Harriet. Selby School District is 62.5. The school population of Selby is 177. The high school population is 48. The superintendent is Linda Schroeder. The athletic is Andrew Fergan. The school colors for the co-op is purple, black, and gold. The coach is Tom Heddick. The assistant coach is Connor Fiedler. And the overall record coming here is 8-2, and we got paybacks to do because back on January 20th, the Harriet Selby beat Gettysburg 42-36.
And the Battlers already have more points than they had in that game.
Yes, which is good.
Yes.
And again, we are the Gettysburg Battlers.
That's right. Yes, that's right. We don't claim to be neutral, but we do try to be fair. Gettysburg Battlers. Gettysburg, of course, a population of 1,040 at the last estimate. The census had us in 2020 had us at 1,100 and something. Founded in 1880, incorporated in 1907, named of course after Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It is the county seat. Sits along Highway 212, 5 miles east of the junction with 83. 214 students, 71 in high school. Superintendent Amber Michelson, Principal Corey Jensen, Athletic Director New Grandma Jessica Larson. School colors red and white. Coach Bryce Hall, assisted by Micah Baldwin. Statisticians Megan Sire and Jalen Stanley. Battlers came in at 9 and 11, which was good for third in the region. They'd won their last two with big wins over Warner Monarchs, Falcon area Trojans, and Timberlake Panthers. They have done much better against the common opponents, as Harriet Selby 1-10 against them, and Gettysburg 6-5. And of course, as Warren said, they are trying to avenge that earlier season loss. So we are at halftime. It is 44-28, a big second quarter for the Battlers. It was a 1-point game after one quarter, 17-16, and it is now 44-28. And while we have a minute, Warren, I'm going to ask you to put your headset back on for a second, if you would, please. Because while we have a couple of minutes here at halftime, I just want to give a couple of thank yous, and one of them is to you for all of your good work all season long. And not just the basketball season, but volleyball and football as well. You always come prepared. You always make sure you visit with the coaches. You've got information on the opposing team. Yours is a tougher job because you're calling the other team and have to learn them. Plus, you're trying to take pictures for the paper at the same time. So, Warren, I appreciate all your work, and I just want to say thank you, as this is probably our last game.
I appreciate that.
And also want to say a big thank you to our producer, Kylie Saltzman, who's been with us all season long. And again, also through the volleyball season and the football season. And she has done an excellent job. I don't know how much she knew about this when she started, but she's a pro now. And she just does so great for us, and we just appreciate your dedication and your hard work, Kylie, and thank you for everything you've done this year.
Thank you, guys. It's been amazing to work with you guys.
Well, of course, amazing has a lot of different meanings, but we appreciate the thought anyway. But thank you, Kylie, and we look forward to working with you again next season.
I look forward to working with you too.
Okay. And so just wanted to get that done here as we get close to, this is, in all likelihood, this is the last game Warren and I will do. Even if the Battlers win, it would take a major upset for us to have a home game next week. It would take Waukwalla beating Ipswich, which is not something that's,
I don't know. I wouldn't count out Waukwalla. Waukwala's got some shooters. They play a run and gun game.
Well, and you never know. That's why, as Chris Berman always used to tell us, that's why they play the game.
Well, I know, but if they got hot, because they like to shoot the three ball, don't take long to run up the score if you can hit those threes.
And I've got a halftime score here. It's Ipswich 24, Waukwalla 20. So they're right in the game. You never know.
But they're up in the Taggart Den, right?
Yeah, that is correct. And there's also a chance that Gettysburg could host the Sodak 16 game. That wouldn't be the Battlers because they play them on neutral sites. And they try to find a site that's halfway between the two schools who are playing. So
and good announcers.
Well, we might not host one then, but no, they do try to find a place that's halfway between the schools. So it just kind of depends on how the brackets work out. We'd love to do one if there was one here, but you know, we just never know. Some years we have one, some years we don't.
Yeah, one year we had Belfouche show up, remember?
Yep, that's right. And so like I said, it just depends on where the schools are and also availability of arenas as well. So we're just about ready to go here. Let's just run through the scoring one more time. Boston Brown leading the way for the Battlers with 13 points. Jaron Chase with 9. Mason Gable and Colby Falkenhagen each with 5. Jack Simon 4. Joe Stanley 2. Jensen Swaber 2. For Harriet Selby area, Jared Weisbeck has 12 points. Adonis Mills with 6. Luke Fiedler and Tatum Kwasnick each have 3. Noah Schutzley and Xavier Ritter each with 2. Battlers 2 of 3 from the line. Wolverines 0 of 1. Battlers with nobody with more than 1 foul for Harriet Selby area. Xavier Ritter has 3 and Tatum Kwasnick has 2. So it was the second quarter really made a difference. The Harriet Selby area had a flurry at the end of the first to cut the lead to 1 point. But the Battlers came out, scored the first 7 points of the second quarter, and now lead by 16, 44-28. But I would certainly not count the Wolverines out. They've got some good players. They can score some points too. If they get hot again from 3 like they were in the first quarter, you never know what might happen.
Okay, speaking of the Wolverines, I got Ritter, Mills, Squashnick, Schutzley, and Weisbeck. So that's the starting lineup for the Wolverines.
And Battlers with their starting lineup as well. Brown, Swaber, Chase, Simon, and Stanley.
16 minutes, Jeff.
And here we go. Chase has the inbounds pass. Gets it to Swaber. Swaber to Brown. Underneath to Stanley. Tries to get it to Simon, but goes out of bounds.
Turns on over to Wolverines.
So we start the second half with a turnover.
Weisbeck will trigger it. 3-quarter press being applied by the Battlers. Goes into Schutzley. Back to Weisbeck. Over to Kwasnick. Kwasnick back. Playing catch. Slowly working it down.
Slapped away by Chase, but it goes out of bounds.
They were flirting with 10 seconds.
But that goes off now.
Yeah, that goes off the board. Kwasnick finally zips and jags. Gets it into Weisbeck. Weisbeck skips on over to Schutzley. Schutzley goes into Mills. Mills turns, fire. Oh, off the glass for 2. Nice shot by Mills.
He's got
points. The last 3 buckets, too.
Yes, he's having a good game. 44-30 our score, just underway in the second half. Chase has it. Chase knocked away.
Taken away by Mills. Gives it up to Kwasnick. Mills got hit. He's hurting. He's going to rub it off. No, he's still hurting.
Yeah, he is.
They should call timeout.
They're not.
They're not calling it.
They're playing 5-on-4 right now. And the coach doesn't want to call a timeout because he's only got 2 left.
Ref should call timeout. Give it up to Kwasnick. Kwasnick fires. It's no good. Pulled down by Big Joe.
Stanley has it. And he'll get it to Chase. Battler started this period with 2 turnovers.
Wide open.
There's
yes!
Jensen's Weber. Good pass by Chase. Weber puts it away, and it's 46-30. And now I think
they'll call it. Should have called a couple minutes ago. Mills goes out. Coming back in is Russell.
Hope Mills is okay because he's been playing really well.
Senior 6'2", and his best shoes on the floor. Goes back, Weisbeck. Looking for help, gets over to Schutzley. Schutzley goes into Ritter. Ritter gets it across. Take it away!
Chase. He'll look to go all the way. No,
it's got a little too much. He should have went up. Jensen thought he went up. He should have went up.
Yeah, Swaber thought he was going to go up. And so it's a turnover. Not an apple turnover either.
What is an apple turnover?
Oh, that's a pastry. They are good.
All right. Okay, Schutzley goes up in front of Ritter. Ritter waits for everybody set. Schutzley comes across. Kicks it on over to Weisbeck. Weisbeck goes down. Kicks it on in. They drop it into Ritter, but almost picked the pocket, but Jensen couldn't get the handle on it. Coming back in is Reeb. Going out is Russell. So Reeb is back in. Reeb is a junior. He's 5'10".
Mills kind of holding his jaw or neck
goes over
on the sideline.
Kicked on over to Schutzley. Schutzley drops it on in the corner to Reeb. Reeb back out on top.
Slapped away.
Did they get a foul?
Nope, they're just going to say out of bounds to the Wolverines.
Yeah.
That's okay. They were just both going for the ball.
Didn't you see Kwasnick running him out with his body? Oh, well. Kicks on into Schutzley. Goes out back to Weisbeck.
You're the former ref.
Weisbeck shoots an NBA 3. It's no good.
I think the time.
And he had to, but he had no choice. And his clock violation turns over to the Battlers. Yeah. Here come the Battlers.
Would have been amazing if that had gone in.
Yeah.
Chase has it. And timeout called by the Battlers. So 5:52 to play, third quarter. Battlers 46, Harriet Selby area 30. We'll be back.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
We're back. 5:52 to play in the third. 46-30. Battler ball.
I'm getting cussed out because I only brought Kit Kats for the producer.
Yeah, he never brings me candy. You don't bring me candy anymore. There's Chase with it.
That hurt. Jeff, I know you got better voice
Chase
than that.
lays it up and no good. But Stanley hustles for the rebound and he gets it. And now he's fouled.
Foul. I think they got Reed. Yes, they did.
So that is his
Big
second.
Joe is hustling.
Well, the whole team is hustling out there.
No, I'm saying, I think Joe's giving 110.
Chase hits the inbounds pass. He'll take a three. No good. Simon grabs the rebound.
Speaking of hustling, that was good hustle on Simon.
Brown for three. Boom! Boston Brown, 16 points, 49-30.
Okay, Kwasnick gives it up to Reed. Reed will get it across. And they're going to call a foul.
No, I think they just called out of bounds.
Out of bounds? Okay. Number 2, this is his foul. Mortensen, he's in for the first time. Kwasnick goes out. Mortensen's an 8th grader. He's 5'7".
They have not called a lot of fouls tonight.
Okay, Schutzley goes into Weisbeck. Kick down over Schutzley, fires.
No good.
Short, no good.
Comes right to Simon, gets it to Brown.
Schutzley picked his pocket.
But it goes out of bounds. Good hustle there by Schutzley, though.
Got a reprieve. Okay.
5:08 left in the third. Zwaber.
Mortensen.
Chase.
Guarded by Reeb.
To Stanley. He'll take a three. No good.
No good. Oh!
Brown goes up for the rebound.
He tried to push it. He should have pulled it down. Weisbeck has it. Kick down over to Reeb. Reeb kicks it across. The 8th grader has it. Kicks it back out to Reeb. Reeb goes in strong. Knocked away. Jensen's got one man to beat.
He's going to go all the way. Lays it up.
Nice.
Oh! And it'll go out of bounds to Harriet Selby area.
Jensen couldn't touch that. He was coming from out of bounds. Good hustle, though, by Jared Chase.
Yes, yes. And Gable comes in now for Brown.
Weisbeck, trigger it.
Ziegler coming in.
4:37.
For Zwaber. A Z for a Z. Falkenhagen coming in for Chase.
Kenny's in. Schutzley goes out.
4:37 left.
Kenny's a freshman. So they got a lot of young players out there. Dropped it on in. Goes back to Weisbeck. Kicked across to the 8th grader. Mortensen gets it into. Oh, that's over. Okay, they didn't call it. So anyway, play on. Goes into Reeb. Reeb tried to drop it in Ritter. Knocked away by the Battlers.
And Ziegler has it. Ziegler almost lost it. Gets it back. Looking for some help there. Gets it to Gable over to Simon. There's Falkenhagen. Faked a three.
He wanted that, didn't he?
Gets it to Gable underneath the
Simon. Here we go.
Fakes it. Now kicks it out to Falkenhagen.
There we
go.
Take
a three.
Boom!
Colby Falkenhagen with 8 points. 52-30.
3:56. Almost knocked away by the Z-Man. That one is knocked away by Colby Falkenhagen. Recovered by the Wolverines. The 8th grader goes in. 8th grader kicks it on out.
And there's Mortensen for three, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mortensen gets his own rebound. Gets it over to Weisbeck. Now
kicks on over. That was Mortensen. Went up for the shots, no good. Pulled down by Jensen.
Falkenhagen brings it down. Gets it to Ziegler, but he was falling away, but he throws it off of Reeb, and it goes out of bounds to the Battlers. 52-30 our score, still 3:20 left.
Which Larson sister was that?
Quarter.
Don't know. I don't. I just know it's a Larson.
You just gave your camera to somebody you don't even know.
Miss Mollets. We're trying to get pictures down here.
Falkenhagen for three again.
Boom! He's lighting it up.
11 points
He's
for
lighting it
Colby.
up.
9 of them on threes. 55-30.
Okay, kick down over to the 8th grader Mortensen. Dropped on into Kinney. Kinney couldn't do it.
And Gable gets the rebound to Simon. Simon over
that
to
was
Ziegler.
a kind of dangerous pass.
But it worked. It was dangerous, though. Falkenhagen tries to get into Simon, and there's thrown away.
That was taken away. This is Kwasnick. Kwasnick's trying to run hard.
Wolverines need a basket.
He's cut off by Big Joe. Kick back out to Kinney. Kinney lost
away
it.
by Falkenhagen, and Ziegler gets it.
Wide open.
Simon underneath.
Oh, the time in the world.
So let's see if anybody else is coming and lays it in. 6 points, 57-30.
Kick down over to Riddler, dropped on down to the 8th grader Mortensen. He lost the handle. Jack can't do it.
Good hustle by Simon.
Good hustle.
And here comes Brown coming in, Chase coming in,
Mills is
coming in, Jager coming in.
Mills is coming in.
Everybody
Ritter's
else
going out.
Ziegler,
Porter
the only one
Gregg's
who
in.
stayed.
Also coming back in is Fiedler. Riddler went out. Mortensen also went out, so did Weisbeck. This is Fiedler, gets it on in. That's nice shot by
needed that one.
By Kinney.
It's 57-32. 2:17 left, third quarter. Ziegler looks at a deep three, throws it out of bounds.
That's just bad pass. Coach knows it too. He ain't happy. Triggering it, it'll be Fiedler. Fiedler gets to the Kwasnick. Back to Fiedler. Dropped on Kinney. Kinney goes to the right. Kicks it back out. Dropped on into Mills. Mills gives out to Kinney. Kinney doesn't want to shoot it. He gives it to Kwasnick. Kwasnick looks at Kinney. Now he goes in the baseline. Now you'll shoot an 8-footer. Nice shot. He better shoot more.
He has 4, and it's down to 23-point game, 57-34. Chase has it. To Jager rather. There's Zwaber, Brown, Ziegler. Battler's not in any hurry, but there's Ziegler underneath.
Oh, another nice move. Did you see Mills has his hand on that net?
Yes, I did.
Even though he wouldn't have blocked it, that should have been goaltending.
Well, it went in anyway. And there Chase takes it away. He'll try to put it in. Puts it up. No good.
Who got that point?
Last one was to Ziegler.
Kinney fires. He's short.
Knocked away. Chase chases it down. He'll try to go all the way. Behind his back.
Nice move! Whoa!
61.
They're tearing it up again.
These boys are fun to watch when they've got it going.
Another turnover.
Thrown right to Brown. With a 3, the Battlers would put us to running clock time.
Z-Man! Oh, no good. Pulled down. But Fiedler, Fiedler still has it. Kicks it on front to Kinney. Kinney's tied up.
Foul.
They're going to call foul on Boston Brown, I believe.
Yes, it is on Boston Brown.
Michael Jager tried to take that foul. Did you see that? That's a good teammate.
Yes, it is. That's his second is all. Falkenhagen comes in for Ziegler.
Okay. Reed comes in. Caden Russell in. He's a sophomore. This is the first time he's in.
Keeney and Mills went out. Good to see Mills back in there, though.
Okay, this goes to Russell. Goes back
Nice
into
pass.
Kwasnick. Kwasnick shoots a 4-footer. Nice. Nice shot.
He has 5. That's his first basket since the opening minute of the game. 61-36. Jager over to Brown. Brown for 3.
Boom! He's tearing it up!
He has 5 threes. 19 points for the game. 61-36. Pass thrown away, and Jager gets it over to Chase. Battlers can play for one shot if they want to. Falkenhagen says, I'll take a one shot, and he'll hit it. Falkenhagen for 3.
Falkenhagen
He has 4 3-pointers.
Okay, there it is. I wasn't matching up with the board. That's why I was having a tough time.
67-36.
Put up by Squashnick. In and out. Won't drop.
Brown grabs the rebound.
So at the end of 3, it is the Gettysburg Battlers 67. Harriet Selby, Wolverines 37. Juan LeBeau riding shotgun with Sky Pilot, Jeff Liddell, Navigator is Kylie Saltzman.
And it's a 31-point lead, so we should have a running clock through the fourth quarter. We'll be back for it after this.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Fentanyl is a...
We are back. It is 67-36. Battlers leading it. Boston Brown leading the way with 19 points. Colby Falkenhagen has 14. Jaron Chase 11. Jack Simon has 6. Trayson Ziegler 6. Jensen Zwaber 4. Joe Stanley 2. For Harriet Selby area, Jared Weisbeck has 12 points. Adonis Mills 8. Tatum Kwasnick has 5 points. Thatcher Keeney has 4. Noah Schutzley 2. Xavier Ritter has 2. Only one with more than 2 fouls is Xavier Ritter. He has 3.
Nope, that was Emma Slaughter out there getting the fans all fired up. And again, another shout out to Trish Hines and the Lady Battlers. They had a great season.
Yes, the Battlers have 11 threes in the game so far.
Okay, I've got Schutzley, Kwasnick, also Weisbeck, Ritter, and Russell. Russell with the pink shoes. Kwasnick kicks it on over to Weisbeck. Weisbeck goes into Ritter. Ritter kicks it back out. Weisbeck shoots. No good. Pulled down by Russell. Rebound. Good rebound. Schutzley will fire up from the corner. No good. Skims off the rim. Loose ball. Should be Gettysburg's ball.
And it is. And the clock does continue to run. It's more than a 30-point lead. Battlers will take their time. Jager has it. Into the game is Sean Abelos for the first time.
On senior day, he had a great game, though.
Yes, he did.
He really did. Turnover. Ball goes to the Wolverines. It's ticking. 17-15 coming up. Running clock. Kwasnick has it. Kwasnick steps over the line. Kicks it on into Weisbeck. Weisbeck goes right. Stops. Picks it up. Kicks it on to Schutzley. Schutzley back to Weisbeck. Drops down with it. Double team. Kicks it in. Russell is fouled.
Abelos will get the foul, I believe. That's his first.
Okay.
First team foul.
Weisbeck. Again, clock's running. Mercy rules in effect.
Stanley in for Jager.
That's a big Joe Stanley. Weisbeck gets him moving. Kicks it in to Schutzley. Schutzley fires on top to Kwasnick. Kwasnick picks it up, kicks it on down to Weisbeck. Weisbeck, oh no, he does not shoot.
Goes out
of bounds.
Touchdown
Simon, so it'll stay with the Wolverines. Time's running.
Battlers will milk that clock for all it's worth.
Wolverines has it. Ritter looking for help. Dribbles, kicks it into Kwasnick. Kwasnick skips it on out. Goes to Schutzley. Schutzley's back out on front. A little too tall. Turns over to the Battlers.
Well, Simon will throw it in. Down to 6 minutes to play. Timeout, or
got a
substitute coming in.
13.
Keaton Fiedler.
Keaton Fiedler is back in.
Kwasnick goes out.
Kwasnick goes out. Good. Kwasnick did a good job running the team, though.
Throw it into Gable. Now Chase has it. Stanley. Battlers will take their time. Gable. Abelos. Simon. There's Gable for 3.
Boom! He's not done.
8 points. 12 threes now for the Battlers.
70-37. 36. Okay, knocked away by...
Battlers get it back. Chase will take it in all the way. Lay it in. 13 for Jaron Chase. 72-36.
5-10. Weisbeck. Jared's right, making work for it. Kicked on into Schutzley. Schutzley has it. Skips it across. Goes over to Fiedler. Fiedler tried to drop it in. Big Joe took it away.
And there's Simon.
Simon.
He'll
I
pull
thought he
it
was
back
going to
out.
manhandle it up.
And it says,
almost taken away by Schutzley. Timeout.
And he just wants to get a player into the game. That's Zwaber. He'll come in for Stanley. And now Ziegler is going to come in.
Jared Chase goes out for a well-deserved applause.
Simon. And there's Bradley Vasquez coming in, replacing Abelos.
Abelos did.
So out there on the court for the Battlers.
Oh, I got a line change.
We have Simon Gable, Ziegler, Zwaber, and Vasquez. That was Vasquez with it over to Zwaber. Simon over to Gable.
It's good that Coach Hall's getting those players in for some region action.
Zwaber misses the
Pulled
shot.
down by Schutzley. Schutzley goes across the division line. He's in the front court with it. He kicks it on over to Fiedler. Fiedler, oh, boom! Fiedler will drop one in.
And the three for Fiedler makes it 72-39. Gable with it. Vasquez back to Gable. Approaching 4 minutes underneath to Ziegler. He'll kick it back out to Simon.
I thought Jack should have loaded up and took that. Taken away by Schutzley. Coming up on 4 minutes. Kick that on out front to Russell. Russell goes up strong for 2.
Good play by Russell. Nobody picked him up.
Timeout to get the line change in.
And we got one for the Battlers too. As Carson Johnson comes in, Tyson Falkenhagen. Abelos is back. Garrett Roush is in.
Okay, I got it.
Only one who stayed in is Vasquez.
Okay, Fiedler, Kenny, Porter Gregg. Oh, I'm losing a Mortensen and Caden Russell.
And it's nice to see some of these guys that don't play a lot get some region action here.
Definitely, that's the key word, region.
There's Johnson to Roush. Abelos could have
shot it.
Kicks it out.
Come on, Basket, load it up.
Thrown away.
Taken away. Mortensen, the 8th grader, has it. He gets it across the line. It's going to be a good one. He can handle the ball. Skipped across to Kenny. Kenny gives it back up to Mortensen. Morton drops in to Porter Gregg. Shot going up by Fiedler. No good. The 8th grader gets it. Kicks it out front. Porter Gregg has it. Nice Euro move. Nice drop by Porter Gregg.
His first basket, 72-41. 3:15 to play. Johnson with it now. To Roush. Abelos. Vasquez.
Yes, there you go. Oh, sure. It was online, though.
Abelos got the rebound, got
taken away.
And he loses
Here comes the Wolverines. Kicks on Mortensen. That's the 8th grader. He gets it across. Goes down. Shot up by Kenny. No good. Pulled down. Luke Fiedler. He got hammered. Luke will go to the line.
Clock stops with 2:46 left.
Most schools they don't stop the clock until the referee signals the foul. I don't know.
Well,
I'm just saying anyway.
Foul is on Tyson Falkenhagen.
So Luke Fiedler's at the line. First one is no good. 15. Nelson, I have folks. He's an add-on to the roster. I don't know his grade, but he looks awful young. So does number 4, Yackley. Second shot's going up, and it's good.
Each team has only shot 3 free throws in this game, so there hasn't been a lot of fouls called. There's Abelos. Bounce pass taken away.
That's Mortensen. Mortens gives it up to Nelson. Almost taken away. Mortensen kicks it on over to Yackley. Yackley has it. He's looking to do something with it. Kicks it back out to Mortensen. Mortensen fires across to Fiedler. Fiedler goes up and it drops.
Good pass by Mortensen. Fiedler puts it away. That's 9 points for Fiedler. 72-46. Johnson has it. Be nice to see one of these guys from the end of the bench.
Needs to load up.
Roush has
load it up.
And throws it away.
Taken away. That's Kenny. They were looking to drop it into Yaki, but they had just too far in front of him. I'm guessing Yaki and Nelson, I don't know. I don't know if they're in high school.
They might not. Well, we know Mortensen's an 8th grader, so they might be too.
Yeah, they might be too.
And so we apologize to you folks from Harriet Selby.
They weren't listed.
Yeah, they weren't on the roster sheet. So there's Roush. And they were in the scorebook. Just
come on, load it up. There you go.
Vasquez or Abelos. No, it was Vasquez.
Pulled down by Fiedler. He kicks it on out to Mortensen. Mortensen's an 8th grader. I know that for a fact. Kicked it on to Yackley. Yackley back out to Mortensen. Morton does it. Kicked it on over to Fiedler. Goes back to Yackley. Nelson back to Yackley. Kicked out on Mortensen. Mortensen will load it and fire it. No good.
Good rebound.
Withdrawn by Kenny. Kenny goes up.
He hits it and he's fouled.
He's fouled. And Kenny's only a freshman.
He's got 6 points. Clock stops at 1:03. Foul called on Roush, his first, so he at least has a mark by his name in the book.
Kenny, no good on the shot.
Battlers get the rebound. Roush over to Johnson. And there's
here we go.
Falkenhagen for three.
No.
Good. Vasquez
full strong.
puts it up.
Yes.
Yes. Vasquez gets the basket.
I got the crowd fired up.
And the crowd goes wild. 45 seconds
Mortensen
left.
gets across the line, kicks it on over to Nelson. Nelson goes to the left. Finds Kenny.
Loose
ball, still loose. There's a scrum for it.
Gets it to Falkenhagen.
Mortensen stopped him. 1 on 3, but oh heck, shoot it up anyway. Johnson put it up.
Johnson
put it up.
They don't have to shoot at all, and it looks like they're not. Well, they throw it underneath the basket.
There we go.
Put one up. And
no.
Gets his own rebound. Loses it.
Kicking away.
12 seconds. Taken away by Falkenhagen. Gets it to Johnson. They're just going to dribble it out.
Shoot it.
They're just going to
crowd wants him to shoot it.
But Coach Hall says, no, we don't want to do that. So
at the end of the game, it's the Gettysburg Battlers moving on. It is the Battlers 74, the Harriet Selby Wolverines 48. This is Warren LeBeau, Jeff Liddell, Carly Saltzman. What a game.
What a game indeed. And I want to just take a minute to salute the Harriet Selby area Wolverines. They had a good season. It wasn't everything they wanted, but
and if you guys, I don't know if Jeff said it earlier or not because we were doing a bunch of different things, but if you're those listening from Harriet and Selby, we sure appreciate you tuning in and listening.
And you know, you should be proud of your team. They fought hard. They had beaten the Battlers earlier in the season. And so you have a fine squad, and you'll be back next year, I'm sure. And a lot of guys got some good experience. And do you know, Warren? Do they have? I'm sure they have some seniors on the team. Do you know which ones they are?
The seniors?
Yeah, for Harriet Selby area.
Noah Schutzley, Xavier Ritter, the two starters. Also Keaton Russell, number 3. And that's all I got, the 3.
Okay, so we salute them on fine careers. I'm just trying to get a score from that Ipswich Walk Poly. Ipswich did win it, 57-39. So the Battlers will go to Ipswich on Thursday night.
And if they continue to be hot like they have these past 2 games, it's going to be a game up there.
It is. Give you the scoring for tonight's game. Boston Brown led the way for the Battlers with 19 points. Colby Falkenhagen came off the bench with 14. He had 4 threes. Brown had 5. Jaron Chase had 13 points, 1 3. Mason Gable had 8 points. He hit 2 threes. Jack Simon had 6 points, as did Trayson Ziegler. Jensen's Weber had 4 points, and Joe Stanley 2, and Bradley Vasquez had 2. Battlers were 2 of 3 from the line. And so the Battlers hit 12 threes tonight. They followed up that 14-3 performance against Timberlake with 12 of them tonight. They only hit 1 in the first quarter, but they sure got it going after that. For Harriet Selby area, Jared Weisbeck led the way with 12 points, all in the first half. Luke Fiedler had 9. Thatcher Keeney had 6. Oh, Adonis Mills had 8. I missed Adonis Mills. He had 8 points. Thatcher Keeney had 6. Tatum Kwasnick had 5. Noah Schutzley 2, Xavier Ritter 2, and Porter Gregg had 2. And the Harriet Selby area Wolverines were 1 of 4 from the line tonight. So Warren, some final thoughts on the game?
Well, you know, I thought the game was going to be one underneath. It actually was who was the hottest, I guess.
Yeah.
So they both shot. I mean, Harriet Selby didn't do that bad. The battle was just hot. They were just hot.
Again, a team gets that hot from 3, just like against Timberlake. A team gets that hot from 3, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about it. And I will say that the ball movement by the Battlers, I think, was extraordinary these past 2 games. They gave it up. They did the extra pass, so that was something that was really cool.
And the Wolverines passed the ball well, too. They made 4 threes in the first quarter, but then didn't make another one until the 4th.
Yeah, and I thought Mills did a great job for the Wolverines. He got smacked, though. He got smacked hard.
But he came back in and kept playing well.
So with that, folks, this is Warren LeBeau. I'm signing off. You drive safe and be safe, and hopefully this is not the last one, but if it is, we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah, and again, unless it will be the last one unless we get around to 16 games, because Ipswich did win.
All right.
And so, Warren, I wish you a happy happy Easter, happy St. Patrick's Day, happy Memorial Day, happy 4th of July.
Yeah, I'll see the newest Battler fan, my grandson, Augustine Dean Frost, the son of Keith 2 and Taylor Frost.
And the good Lord willing, we'll be back here to have some fun next fall.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, you want to say your drive safe and be safe? I did that. Oh, you did that. Okay. I wasn't listening. Well, folks, once again, want to thank Warren for all his good work. Want to thank Kylie Fisher for all of her good work as well, taking care of us. And folks, before I get to the post-game show, just a little personal note here. Thanks to all of you for watching all of these games this year. We do it, and not just for the basketball, but for the volleyball and football. We do have so much fun doing them, and we appreciate you watching so much. And just personally for me, this is kind of a childhood dream come true in a small way. You know, I knew at a very early age I was never going to be good enough to play. I used to dream of being a sports announcer, and that isn't how life went. It took a different direction, and I'm very happy with how my life went. I've had a great life so far. But still, it's kind of fun now to be able to do this and relive that childhood dream. So I want to thank you all for making that happen. Thanks to our sponsors, and thanks to everybody who makes this possible out here. So we'll try to look at some scores here. I'm having trouble getting my South Dakota score feed to load. So we'll see if we can get that. Here we go. In Class B, we'll just go through some regional games tonight, even if they're not from our area. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 43, Del Rapids St. Mary's 31. Ethan 62, Chester 48, Hardin County 45, Lemon 39. These are all finals unless I say differently. Faith 61, McLaughlin 53, Freeman 66, Gayville Vollen 42. Corsica Stickney 42, Gregory 41. That was a good one. My old hometown of Wessington Springs 71, Woolsey Wessington 40. Sully Butte 68, Highmore Herald 34, Marty 61, Andy Central Dakota Christian 56, Ipswich 57, Waukepa 39, Bridgewater 70, Coleman Egan 51, that's with a minute left. Oh, the Marty Andy Central game had 4 minutes left. Wallbay Summit 51, Hitchcock Tulare 36, Centerville 68, Irene Wakanda 51, Faulkton area 67, North Central 44, Warner 52, or Northwestern 52, Warner 48, that's with 3 minutes left. White River 64, Jones County 51 with 2 minutes left. Sioux Falls Lutheran 60, Howard 48 with a minute left. Castlewood 60, James Valley Christian 45 with 2 minutes left. Parkston 57, my old hometown trip, Delmont Armor 39, Lower Brule 68, Burke 50. Loyola Frederick area 52, Wilmot 45 with 3 minutes left. Wall 87, Phillip 54. New Underwood 70, Crazy Horse 38 with 7 minutes left in the third. Dewbrook 50, Esteline Hendricks 45 with 3 minutes left. Aberdeen Christian 58, Waverly South Shore 47. Lyman 65, Mitchell Christian 29, Viborg Hurley 59, Avon 39. Kadoka area 63, Bennett County 51. DeSmet 84, Iroquois Lake Preston 52. That's all the B scores I have. For the A, we'll just give you ones in our area, except for one that I'm going to do. Mulbridge Pollock 63, Platte Geddes 56. Britton Heckle 54, Aberdeen Roncalli 54. That's with 2 minutes left. My old hometown Dakota Valley 62, Beersford 57. And let's see what else we can find here. That looks like it's about it from our area. Chamberlain 49, Miller 49 with a minute left, so they're having a great game there. So that's all we have for local scores. Check out national sports here for you quickly. In exhibition baseball, Tampa Bay beat Philadelphia 3-1. Tampa Bay, they had a split squad apparently because Tampa Bay 5, Minnesota 3. San Diego 4, the White Sox 3, the Dodgers 5, Cleveland 4, Angels 7, and Seattle 6. In the NBA, Cleveland leading Detroit 104-99 with 4 minutes left. Orlando leading Washington 120-95 with 4 minutes left. Charlotte leading Dallas 104-87 with 5 minutes left. Miami leading Brooklyn 78-62 with 5 minutes left in the third. New York 84, Toronto 74, 3 minutes left in the third. At halftime, Oklahoma City 55, Chicago 54. Also at halftime, Memphis 62, Minnesota 57. And also at halftime, San Antonio 78, Philadelphia 51. College basketball, Florida defeated Michigan State 63-4. They lead Michigan State 63-48, 15 minutes left in the game. Illinois leads Oregon 19-9, 10 minutes left in the first half. Mississippi leads Vanderbilt 19-10, 11 minutes left in the first half. ASU leads Kansas 5-0, just a minute and a half into the game. Finals, Tennessee 78, South Carolina 59. Georgia knocks off Alabama 98-88. Miami of Ohio 74 beats Toledo 74-72. North Carolina over Clemson 67-63. St. John's over Georgetown 72-69. Virginia 75, Wake Forest 70. Texas Tech loses. They get knocked off in an upset. Texas Christian 73, Texas Tech 65. And that's all the college scores I have. Before we go, I just want to pay a last tribute to our seniors on the Gettysburg team, which are Jaron Chase, Joseph Stanley, and Sean Abelos. Jaron Chase, it has been so much fun to watch him develop over the years, and he was just a little guy when we started out here, but so quick, and he still isn't exactly the tallest player on the team, but he has done so well and has just been a spark plug for the team. Joseph Stanley, it has been so fun to watch his game develop here in basketball. He did so well in football, but he has become a basketball player too, and it's been so much fun to watch him. Sean Abelos didn't play a whole lot, had a really good game on senior night though, as Warren mentioned earlier, and just we appreciate him so much too, and thank him for his efforts. So we wish the Battlers good luck on Thursday night as they will take on Ipswich in Ipswich. And again, unless we would happen to get a Sodak 16 game, Battlers Live will go dark for a while. Then we may, I don't know what the plan is for track season. Some years they have shown the track meets on Battlers Live. Maybe they will again this year. I don't know. But if not, then the next time we'll be speaking to you will be next fall when it's football and volleyball season. And good Lord willing, we'll be back here again, and I'll be back here again, and we'll all be able to have some fun at the Gettysburg Athletic Complex and back here in the Big Red House again. So, as in the words of Vern Gosden, that just about does it, don't it? I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank all the people who have helped us this year. Michael Fisher, Mike Holbert, Mike Schlachter, Tyler Fisher, of course, the incomparable Kylie Saltzman, Warren LeBeau, fine sports reporter for the Potter County News, and you can read all about this game in the Potter County News. It'll be like you were reliving it. He does such a fine job, goes into so much detail. We get the best sports coverage of any team in the state of South Dakota. Also want to thank Christy Saltzman, helped out a game or two. Abby Saltzman helped out for some of the JV games for when Kylie was out playing. Let's see. Heath Lukens helped us out one game. So many, I'm sure if I forgot you, I am very sorry. I should have written it down ahead of time, and I didn't, but just know that anything you did was appreciated. And so we want to thank everybody who makes these games possible. So once again, for the incomparable Kylie Saltzman, for the fine sports reporter from Potter County News, Warren LeBeau, this is merely Jeff Adele saying good night and may God bless.